like we have the PK kids, you have to be really accurate with like hitting that Thunderball behind you. And with Bowser, with Rob, with even other characters that they did play, like it's not as committal and as like taxing for players to do. I think maybe that's just another thing.
Yeah, yeah. And in between that time, let me make sure I get the replay for him on that one, man. Solid as Hedgehog, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Throwing it in right there. Show love. It was a hard-fought battle, and I'm cheering for that first 1-2 victory from anyone. Yeah, no, that definitely was one of the highlights of that right there. Is what really kept it going. Oh, and Solid as Hedgehog finally with the new Twitch icon down there. As you guys can see, the stream boss right now is still Solid as Hedgehog. You guys can use a number of different things to actually affect the stream boss and switch that up on me as well. Currently, we've got really good points going for subscriptions, for follows, donations, and for bits. And right now, we've only literally had issues, right, with someone trying to come in for just a second on follows. So I think he was down to about 8,000 points left on life. But every time you do any one of those actions, it actually takes HP off of Solid as Hedgehog's life, and you will become the new stream boss.
And also, while we're sitting here, make sure you guys who, especially to Weebgod9000, who recently joined the stream, you do have your channel points, and make sure to use them to predict who you think will win this next set. We have 4D Chess and Dank Doki here, and I think that like it's just super fun to do so as well. Like, just make sure that you're just wasting away those points, man. You'll get more just by watching, and I think that like I'm excited. I really want to see like these two teams play. Both of these teams have been not afraid to just kind of throw away their current game plan and kind of come up with a new one on the fly, which is kind of really like just to me very entertaining to see like the thought process behind it too. And I definitely am curious to see what Nooty and RP4 decide to do next. Will they do double Rob? Will they do something else? Like, there's so many questions I need answered.
Well, I'll also throw this out there as well, especially for the predictions, guys, and the channel points. Next month, I am definitely going to start up a raffle on who has the most channel points. And ultimately, the best way to get a good chunk of challenge points is through the prediction system. So you guys already have a prediction up on who will win this next round between these two guys. We've got some chance to throw in some ×2 multipliers, but you guys will be able to do things like unlock some random subs, of course, with your channel points, choose different emotes. But next month, I'll have channel points set up so that we've got some doubles on characters. Let's see what, I'm not sure which team who's who, but we'll see in just a second. But yeah, no, get ready to start collecting those channel points now. Next month, they are definitely going to mean something. Okay, so I'm thoroughly confused. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go to full game and make sense out of it.
What's with the P.Plant picks, man? Like, I wasn't like really thinking about it like when the matchup kind of came up, you know? And then now it's just like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
Like I'm all for it. Like, I'm definitely not saying I'm against it. I'm just trying to figure out what the thought process is. Because, like, now we're seeing these two plants go at it here. Ooh, and then the grab armor was able to help Dank stay on stage from that Bowser forward smash here. And I know both these players do like P.Plant. I think that Nooty in the last game when they were doing this definitely did enjoy playing the P.Plant and maybe found some sort of strategy that was working for him that he thinks is valuable enough for this Bowser P.Plant team. However, on the flip side, we are seeing Dank Link also control the space with this P.Plant himself, and I think that Violet may also be a useful pick for this, but as we see, up smash taking out the P.Plant clone, or Ditto, if you will, and then there we see Jest going for the Charizard side B, taking that stock, and then right afterwards we see another side B command with the Bowser side B command grab, taking that stock. So now, the stock tank, of course, for this match is definitely gonna be RP4 with that Bowser, man. Bowser, like, we're seeing him just kind of chill, waiting to see what's going to happen, not really committing too much. And this is something that I think is so important for all players in terms of, like, skill level. Like, when you're playing doubles and you're trying to figure out what you should be doing, if you have most of the stocks, just take your time, be patient. You don't need to run in and try to go for a forward smash or a read that isn't there. Just allow your teammate to kind of, like, flow and figure out what's going on. And after the fact, once you get some space opened up, you can start going for those hits again. And there, the up B from Jest with Ivysaur did hit Bowser and actually take a stock. I don't know if, I think he did lose the stock there though. I think the move actually missed ledge and caused Jest to SD, which is very weird of a situation. But RP4 accidentally hurting his teammate.
Oh, I was gonna say that's the wrong piranha.
Yep. And this might be a bad situation. And that, honestly, I wonder if that's something that Dank was thinking, was maybe that he can confuse RP4 into using Bowser's larger hurt boxes and hitboxes to kind of sabotage their own team. Because now look, there's two P.Plants out here.
Oh, and there we go.
Bowser's side, but look at that.
Nope, it doesn't work like that anymore.
Yeah, at the bottom you are able to jump out and use your up beam. And such a rough situation, man. Goes for down smash, hitting Nooty again. Dank might have something here. Oh, trying to get these team combos in. The super armor there. Nice nair. Still living now. Heavy character. Using his own spiky ball. Oh man, what's gonna happen here? Get through all of that! The low profiling with the down smash. So smart. And now Nooty off stage. They're going for it. Oh, makes it back. DI's okay. He's alive still. Dodges the fair. Gets hit by another ball. Dodges that one as well. So much is going on. Oh, and the up smash scoop.
There we go. And I really thought at some point or another, Nooty was going to put poisonous breath out.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a good point, and it's something that I think that maybe Nooty hasn't been utilizing as much as he could have been. We even see here Dankling did have it fully charged up, so at some point maybe he was thinking throw it down, and he just never got the chance, I think. But definitely a good point. I think Nooty, like, especially in this 2v1 situation, add even more stress to Dank. Could have thrown that out at ledge, because it still would be hitting Dank when he's hanging on to ledge. And then once he rolls through, that would have to be the option he chooses to not get hit by something else like that up smash. And even then, when he did, he still gets hit by the scoop part of the up smash. So, definitely interesting. That was getting very close very quickly.
Yep, and it looks like they're going through some things. Just Doki is asking for strikes in this one. We'll see in just a second how those get ready to come up. Let's see if I got any updates on that. No, and actually, I just earned a medal yesterday at something completely non-related. I have this new app that records how much cycling you do, and after you do a bunch of different challenges. I just finished the English channel, which was 21 miles. I should be getting a medal for that in a couple of days. Pretty cool, actually.
That's awesome. That's what I'm saying, Solidus. He commented about how no prediction votes for 4D, and nobody so far has voted for 4D chess yet, and there still is time to. You still have about 5 minutes, I think, to put any sort of vote on them, and I definitely would be throwing down all 15.6 thousand of my channel points if I could, but I can't, because that's called rigged voting.
Yep.
I couldn't do that. But I definitely think that one of y'all should definitely put some sort of prediction down. You'll be winning more than you came out with if 4D chess is able to take the victory, and it's entirely possible that they do.
We kind of swayed off the 4D theme after a few games, yeah. No, yeah. Very true. We definitely see that, Nooty. And I mean, for better or for worse, and clearly for you guys for better right now, works out really nicely. Oh, and there we go. Team Final Fantasy is in here.
both teams getting a little bit of a character switch. The Duck Hunt, I'm concerned about. I feel that against these sorties, it's going to be a bit suffocating for Duck Hunt in this matchup. Because you have Cloud, who is definitely one of those people that's like going to be all up in your face, but then all of a sudden he's going to be throwing limit slashes from afar, and you're just going to get hit by both, and it's going to be like, what do I do? And then you have Sephiroth, who's going to be poking you constantly from afar, but then all of those pokes do so much damage, and it's just like, I think for this, it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup switch. However, I like the thought process too, because like with Can and Spike Ball, you're gonna be having two different space controlling projectiles, and like look at that, you're having Jest and Dank now kind of surround each other and now control each other from afar. And even now, look at that, they're using the side B from Sephiroth and attaching it to Nooty. And then when Nooty shields, the balls don't do damage to him, but when they do hit him, they still deal damage to opponents that walk into it. So it's like a setup in the sense of that, where it's like you have 3 chances with those balls to hit, and nice F smashes coming out for RP4, hitting them right in the money, well spaced, knocking out Jest and Danklink's first stocks for this round of this tournament set. Oh man. And here are the limit slashes. Nice up B from Nooty. Ooh. And then there's the team combo. Using down smash into Spiky Ball there for the kill, making it so that Nooty was unable to figure out which way he should be DIing. And literally switching it up midway through. Because he would have been DIing up, probably, I think. Just to get away from that like horizontal launch angle. And then when he got switched up by the Spike Ball, it started launching him up so diagonally. And a nice up throw, taking off Sephiroth's first stock. Nooty now down to his last stock.
Yep.
It's a very, very stressful situation. And one thing about Cloud is that his recovery isn't necessarily the furthest vertically or horizontally. So like if either of these players, Dank or Jest, are able to get him off stage, he might have some issues.
No, and there goes Nooty, it looks like.
Yep. Taking that stock really quickly. I think RP4 and Nooty are just very trusting of each other in this matchup. Or in this team set, rather. And there, RP4, no!
Oh, wow!
Thinking he'd have to tech that. Not needing to. Probably buffering it too close. Or too short. And now, Nooty just barely making it back. The shield pressure, man. Losing all of that. Going off stage. And pushing B twice on accident. I think that he meant to just push it once and maybe got a bit nervous and pressed it twice quickly. And then he did the second part of that up B, which does not grab ledge. That'll happen so quickly.
15 seconds left to go, guys. 4D chess with 0 channel points right now.
Yeah, it looks like that'll be the outcome for that. Is nobody is voting for 4D chess, man. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of hoping they do take it now. Just to
right, just to get the crowd spited.
Yeah.
Titan Killer Phil, yeah, no, the time definitely ran out. Alright, so we're probably currently viewing them go through some character swaps. Yeah. Because with the character swaps going on, the other thing to kind of think of, we banned Battlefield and Smashville. There we go. So it looks like Just Doki or Team Dank Doki is actually banning Battlefield and Smashville right now. Which is kind of interesting because once again, these are the stages that are multi-plat, relatively wide, but you know, I think they kind of like that chaos feel, honestly, based on that team composition they had last time. between Piranha and Duck Hunt. I think they really enjoyed that chaos, that chaotic feel they were able to make there. And honestly, the one thing I was slightly worried about for their team in that whole scenario was I thought that, once again, Spikies and Cans don't have names on them. So I really was afraid that both of those things would probably come back to haunt them a little bit. A random Spiky could hurt your teammate, a random Can. Even if it's a Can that's going to go kill a teammate, the splash on that really could also hurt your teammate as well. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And it looks like Nooty throws up small battlefield.
Interesting. I think that regardless of the character selection from Nooty's team, they're definitely wanting that smaller stage because of how they were being kind of cornered in like the center. Because normally, in matches, you want control of that center stage. You want to make sure that you're forcing opponents on the outside. But with that chaos that you kind of mentioned with the Can and the Spiky Ball, the two teammates, Dank, and Jest, made sure that they were far enough away from each other that all of their projectiles were just like hitting each other, like hitting their opponents. And this time we're seeing another switch to a different series of sword fighter. We're seeing the Crom and Ike, and I don't know. I feel like this is better, but also like at the same time, I think that they're going for like one of those kind of themes. And I think that Ike is definitely going to have a bit better horizontal recovery compared to like what Cloud was kind of suffering with that last one. But then on the flip side, Crom definitely is going to have some issues if he gets carried too far off stage. Similarly to what happened with Sephiroth, where when RP4 did think he had the tech, and then unfortunately air dodge to his death. And that's definitely something that's going to affect RP4 as well.
Gotcha. Now, this is game number 4, correct, with Dank Doki going up 2-1?
I believe so.
All right, let's switch back. All right, there on the right side, updated scoreboard. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Crom and Ike also, I think this is a decent doubles competition because both these characters, unlike Cloud and Sephiroth, Cloud and Sephiroth are somewhat different characters in terms of how they handle controlling space. Whereas both of these characters, they're just traditional sword characters in how they handle it. They aren't using projectiles to control it. They don't have, that type of mix-up option. They just have general, controlling of space by getting in your face and then making sure that you can't stay somewhere where you are if you're a projectile character like these two. And I think that that's kind of what they're going for. They're trying to make sure that Jest and Dank are kind of on the move more. And unfortunately that doesn't seem to be working out, at least at the start, because we do see RP4 get up smash on platform early on. And even now we're seeing Dank still living here. He goes for that nair into up air, but does not confirm it correctly. And oh no! I was thinking there RP4 might get hit. Going for the multi-smash attacks. Nice control with these setups by Jest Doki with this Duck Hunt. Getting both of them in that multi-jab. Ike near max rage.
Oh, Nooty.
Yeah. Unfortunately there, we saw Dank actually take his partner's stock there, and then ended up getting dash tech for it. But there, nice use with that back air from Dank Link. And now this is what I think is now what we expected kind of last game with these two projectile characters, but it's happening a bit more due to the different style of these two characters. Is now that Dank, Link, and Jest kind of have to fight a bit closer to each other, they have to move a bit more due to the nature of these sword characters.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to see a bit more chaos in terms of team damage and stocks being taken from each other, which was not happening really at all, especially on that different stage. But what we are seeing is that's similar is Nooty. He does lose his stock due to an SD. Got stuck below small battlefield and was unable to recover properly. And now we're seeing the same thing happen where both players are on the back foot in terms of stocks. We're seeing RP4 go for these edge guards. Oh, nice team combos here. Let's see what RP4 can do at ledge. Goes for spike, does not get it. Oh, and this might be it for RP4. Oh, able to get back on with up B.
Ooh.
That might be it.
Hard one for Nooty. Yep. Not able to grab
Yeah.
the ledge just a little inch away.
Yeah, this is gonna be really hard. Jest, as you can see, is at almost 0%, and then Dank Link, he's just, Ooh!
All right. Looks like Nooty let us know that's game number 3. So that makes that 2-1. Dank Doki.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we are getting ready now to go to game 4 with Dank Doki on the doorstep to grand finals right now. We're going to see how they either, let's see, nice one. See how these guys go on picking final stages. Looks like Just Doki and company are banning Battlefield and Northern Cave. What's the strategy on that, Jerry?
Northern Cave and Battlefield. I think that for that, like, they're just trying to avoid, like, anything controlling the center. Like, with Battlefield, you're really gonna want to be, like, sharking between each of the platforms, or, like, controlling the space beneath and just kind of, like, camping in a sense underneath. Or just using them to extend combos, and they don't want that to happen. But they also don't want each other to be separated, on such a large stage as Northern Cave. So I think that that's definitely something that they're that's the thought process behind that. But we'll see. Let's see. All right, so we're seeing the Bowser plant again. And then the duck hunting plan. I wonder if we'll be seeing a similar situation as to earlier with the team killing, due to like the confusion with both piranha plants.
And here we go again. We got 2 piranha plants on the stage at once.
Yeah, I'm curious, man. All right, let's get into this. Who will win it?
Yeah, I think I've got the teams right. Let's go in the full game.
All right, and we're going back to Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh,
RP4 kicking everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, first stock is lost by Dank Doki, with Jest getting taken out, and I think that's just kind of like the weight thing. Like, he's probably the lightest character in the field. It's just, we got 2 like sub-heavies, and then we got the big boy himself, Bowser. And now Nooty losing his stock second here. I think that's like fine. Bowser's gonna keep living. And nice on Nooty, getting that kill with the 2E.
I was going to say just a second ago, I really do think Team 40 Chess wants the matchup of Bowser versus Duck Hunt. I think that's really the matchup they're trying to key in on and say, hey, we're going to let the Piranha matchup be a wash. That can be something that, you know, nets us nothing. But let's see if we can try to focus Just Doki with Duck Hunt right now.
Yeah, I agree. Although they are switching up now, and this does happen in doubles. You just randomly switch with your fighting opponent, and like that just happens. But now they're like, look at this, they're going straight back to it. And I think that what it is just that Duck Hunt is just so menacing to deal with, and when you have Bowser, somebody that does have like that kind of fast-paced, lives long, has hitboxes that can get through all these projectiles, like that's something that you can't afford to do.
Oh, Dank trying to hurry up and get that Patui out of here.
Yeah. Alright, and there goes Nooty's next stock. So now everybody's on their tournament stock
Oh,
here.
Jest.
Yeah, and here, the plan is starting to come to fruition. However, Nooty accidentally hitting RP4 here, adding some unneeded percentage here. So, I don't know, maybe Dank is trying to act as an imposter here. Like, he keeps putting Nooty in the middle here, making it seem like get the guy in the middle. Oh!
Here we are, game number 5.
Wow. And then here, I think, like, you kind of hit it on the money earlier, was that you were saying how the whole P.Plant match is just a wash. Whatever happens, happens. But, like, as soon as that Duck Hunt left the field, man, it kind of just became a 2v1 bully session, taking out that imposter Piranha Plant, you know? And I think that, like, for them, the thought process is just, all right, we know how to deal with Piranha Plant's moves. It's like Bowser's just going to live long. He's going to have the tools at some point. And he just has an easier time getting it on Duck Hunt rather than Piranha Plant does.
No.
They both are those, like, kind of camping.
You know, Patui comes out, and you can pretty much predict where Patui is going to go. On top of that, it comes out and it's gone, right? Whereas Duck Hunt's, I think one of the things, if you're trying to key on Duck Hunt, you kind of think to yourself, he's got these animated gunslinger dudes that can stay there. He's got a can that can stay on the stage. So letting that character have their way does a lot more than just having dangerous projectiles out. It leaves things on the stage that take up space. And so I think, you know, Bowser with Tough Man and all of those types of things where he can kind of walk through a hit here or there. I think they were like, hey, he's got XP, he's got percentage to sacrifice. And let's let him make that sacrifice if it gets rid of just Doki's, not Piranha Plant, but his Duck Hunt dog. So I think that's really what they tried to do, was they tried to say, let's stick with this matchup here. The Piranha Plant thing will be the Piranha Plant thing. However that we shake that tree, we'll take whatever fruit we get. And so, yeah, no, we really kind of watched that come to fruition. Plus, I think that time in that particular scenario, 4D Chess got off to a better start on that one. I think what you'll notice is they had fewer mistakes as well. So they didn't do a lot of SDs. They didn't hit each other very often in that whole matchup. So I think that's really what that kind of comes down to. And we're seeing the same team compositions now. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Looks like if they get to make their teams correctly.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, there we go. Needed the right colors. That's exactly what I thought. All right, let's go ahead and hop back into the full game. Game number 5 of Losers Finals.
And then no getting out of here. There's nowhere left to run. This is game 5. Like, someone's got to win, you know? Someone's got to move on.
Yep. We've ice teamed Donkey Kong crew long enough.
Yes. Their down tilts will be coming soon.
Ooh, and there we are again. Yep.
I think that's another thing that they're trying to exploit with either character is just Duck Hunt's recovery. And it is like exploitable. It doesn't have any hitbox on it. It has no invulnerability at any point during it. And I think for Bowser, he just has such large hitboxes. That's something he could do. Ooh, trying to recover high there. Dank just falling below and up smashing as soon as he's able, but now RP4 doing the same thing right back to him. And now Nooty losing his stock. That F smash, man. Look at this. Jest is now already down to his last stock.
Fortunately for them, Dank still holding on to his first.
Yeah. Ooh, and Jest defending his teammate here, making sure that like his teammate is safe while going for these edge guards and ledge guards, because he knows that like his stock right now is far more expendable than Dank's 3 and now 2, since at any point Jest could just go for something crazy, lose his stock, and then just take the extra from Dank. And I think that's an important thing, is that you just need to make sure that you always have your 2v2 chemistry in some way, shape, or form, even if that means sacrificing stock to your partner, because like that's always going to be something that's going to be helpful and important. Ooh, and Dank there, taking out Nooty's second stock, getting into that last one, and now RP4 now also at kill percent. He's at 170, gets back there, not gonna kill yet. Barely missing that Patui. Oh no! He does make it back. I was thinking Jess was gone there.
There's so much going on right now.
I know, it's so hard to keep track. Everybody's moving around the stage here, and that's not going to be it yet for Dank's second stock. Using the fireballs. Oh, and that did it. I think what happened to Dank there was that he went for attack and just neutral dodged, but the F smash, while still having invulnerability, was a great use of that by Dank, and now we see him being up from ledge, really smart, waiting till the invulnerability for RP4 is gone. Something that people I think need to be start doing a bit more as the meta starts to progress, and it's just a small thing. But also we're seeing Jest doing kind of the same thing, trying to make sure that his stock is lasting as much as possible, but Nooty being patient with that Patui, knowing that he can like just exploit the recovery of Duck Hunt Dog here. And now this is the tournament set for Dank and Dank Doki's team. And what will happen here, man? Dank is at 96. Similar situation that we've seen in the past of these couple games. Nooty does go for the poisonous gas. Doesn't get anything off of it yet. Goes for down smash. Double down smash. Both players get a bit impatient. Oh, nice edge guarding from Dank. Gets hit by the other Patui. Bowser has to shield that. Jumps over. Almost breaks Bowser's shield.
Oh no! Grabbed the wrong one, but then smashes.
Oh no!
Oh, that's crazy.
grabs the wrong plant, and then I think at the end there, Dank just was so confused as to why that happened, and kind of just ran underneath it, not sure of which way they would decide to go. Because like, at the end of the day, since both are on a team, they can just push whichever direction they want, and it'll just go that direction. Like there's not some sort of ambiguous tug and pull.
It was the roll dodge that had Nooty fall right into the grab, and then I mean just by chance, by happenstance, literally falls into it, and that ends up our losers finals with a Game 5 victory for 4D Chess, going ahead into winners or grand finals now. Oh, we got right. Let's take a look at the bracket, see how we're shaping up now, where we are finally in grand finals for tonight, everybody. The DK crew is going to take on 4D Chess, and this is actually, funny enough, a winners round 2 rematch coming up really quickly. So that one ended in a 3-0. Let's see if the practice has given these guys some good time to try to get better at this matchup, possibly. Right now, we've only seen one team swappage from them. We've only seen one team swap, and it was a slight team swap with King Cruel coming in for just a hot second there. Let me go ahead and update this scoreboard.